everyone, this is Brenda Pacheco, and this is for Bio 225 class. This is for week number 5, and for this experiment, I will be doing the exercise number 1, carbohydrate fermentation testing. So I have my tubes here already labeled. This is the phenol red broth base. So I have all my tubes labeled 1, 2, 3, and what each tube is. I have my alcohol here with my tubes and my S. cerevisiae and my S. epidermidis. And then I have the powder vials, which is the glucose, the mannitol, and the fructose. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the S. epidermidis, number 1. And I am going to pass this over the flame to sterilize the lip. Okay, so once I did that, this one says glucose, so I will be adding half of the glucose powder into the broth vial here. Okay. So now I am going to be placing the cap, and it says to shake the vial. And it says to shake completely until there's no powder in there. Okay. So now what I will be go ahead and doing is, since I put the lid on it, I want to sterilize it again. And then I will be inserting the Durham tube inside. So I'm going to grab it from my alcohol and just shake it because it's a little wet and it has to be completely dry. And then I will be inserting with the opening at the bottom. Okay, so I will go ahead and insert the vial in now. Okay, and then before I put the lid back, what I will be doing is I will be adding 4 drops of the S. epidermidis into my broth vial. So I am going to be sterilizing the lip. And then grabbing a clean pipette for my alcohol. And adding 4 drops into my broth vial. So there goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then before putting the lid back on, I am going to be sterilizing the tip again before putting on the lid. Okay, so now I will be go ahead and putting the lid, and then I will be incubating this for 12 hours. And then I will be go ahead and doing this for all of my other broth tubes here. And yeah, and I will check back with you guys in 12 hours to see the results of the tubes, and if I don't see any color change, then I will be incubating for another additional 6 hours. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, it's Brenda. So this has been 12 hours after the incubation process. So I noticed, we're gonna start with this one first. This is number 1, S. epidermidis. If you can see, it's like orange on top and a little bit of red at the bottom. There's a little bit of bubbles. They're really small. I would classify that one as fermenter. Number 1, S. cerevisiae. As well, it's orange on top and then a little bit red at the bottom. There's some gas bubble, but they're really little. I would classify that as fermenter as well. This is number 2, S. cerevisiae. This one's a little bit more orange. And I see one bubble at the bottom. That one I would classify it as, let's see what the thing says, fermenter with gas production. And then number 2, S. epidermidis. That one's a little bit more like yellow. I don't really see red, just maybe a tiny bit at the bottom. That one I would classify it as fermenter. And let's see the last 3. So these are more red in tone, as you can already tell. And then those definitely I would say it's non-fermenter, I'm sorry. So that's it. Those are the end results after 12 hours of incubation.